Imagine a bear that weighs as much as a car, stands 12 feet tall, and can outrun an Olympic sprinter. This isn't a nightmare. This was reality for the first humans to enter North America 15,000 years ago. They crossed an ice bridge into what they thought was paradise. They were wrong. The short-faced bear was waiting, and you cannot outrun death. The Bering Land Bridge, a frozen corridor connecting Asia to the Americas. Small bands of Homo sapiens crossed it following mammoth herds into virgin territory. Endless grasslands, no other humans, no competition. They thought they'd found Eden, but this land already had an apex predator, one that had ruled for 500,000 years, and it had never seen prey that walked on two legs. Until now. Arctodus simus, the short-faced bear. The name is misleading. There was nothing short about this nightmare. Standing on all fours, it was chest high to a grown man. On its hind legs, 12 feet of muscle, bone, and hunger, 2,000 pounds. Its skull alone was the size of a microwave, but here's what made it truly terrifying. It was fast. Modern grizzly bears can sprint at 35 miles per hour for short distances. Terrifying, right? The short-faced bear could hit 40 miles per hour. Let that sink in. 2,000 pounds moving faster than you can drive through a school zone, faster than Usain Bolt's world record. This wasn't a lumbering giant. This was a pursuit predator, built to chase down horses, camels, and young mammoths. And humans? We run in straight lines. We're easy. Dawn over the Pleistocene grasslands of what will one day be Montana. A family group of 6 early Americans track a wounded caribou. They've been following it for hours. The blood trail is fresh. They're hungry. They have stone-tipped spears and fire. They think they're the apex predators here. They don't know they're being followed. The eldest hunter, Dakota, stops. Something's wrong. The birds have gone silent. The wind carries a smell, musky, wrong, like rotting meat mixed with something ancient and feral. Then he sees them. Tracks in the soft earth. Each paw print is the size of a dinner plate. Claw marks extend 6 inches beyond the pad. These aren't grizzly tracks. These are something else entirely. Dakota has hunted for 30 years, faced cave bears in the old world, killed saber-toothed cats. He knows predators, but these tracks make his blood run cold. The stride length is impossible, 8 feet between prints. Whatever made these was running when it passed through here, and the tracks are following the same caribou trail they're on. They're not the hunters anymore. They're the competition. The younger hunters want to turn back. Dakota agrees, but his daughter, Nuna, argues. They've come too far. Their children are starving back at camp. One caribou could feed the tribe for days. The wounded animal is close. They can hear it struggling ahead through the brush, just a little further. Dakota's experience wars with his love for his daughter. Hunger wins. It's a decision that will cost them everything. They push through the brush into a clearing, and there it is, their caribou, dead. But standing over it is something impossible. The short-faced bear. Even 200 yards away, its size is shocking. It stands upright on hind legs towering over the grass. Its face is oddly proportioned, shorter snout than a grizzly, massive jaw, small eyes that radiate intelligence. And it's not eating, it's watching them. Dakota signals everyone to freeze. Don't run, don't make noise, back away slowly. But one of the younger hunters panics. He throws his spear, a perfect shot. The spear flies true, strikes the bear's shoulder, and bounces off. The hide is too thick. The bear doesn't flinch. Instead, it drops to all fours. That's when they realize their fatal mistake. It's not defending its kill. It's deciding whether to hunt them. The bear charges, not the lumbering run of a grizzly. This is explosive acceleration, 0 to 40 miles per hour in seconds. The distance between them, 200 yards, closes in 10 seconds. Dakota screams, "Split up!" 3 hunters break left toward the tree line. 3 break right toward rocky ground. The bear doesn't hesitate. It chooses the group running for the trees. The 3 runners, including Nuna, sprint for their lives. The fastest human can maybe hit 15 miles per hour for a short burst. They're running on grass, with gear, already exhausted from hours of tracking. The bear is gaining. Dakota watches from the right group, helpless. His daughter glances back and sees it coming, The look on her face as she realizes she can't outrun it will haunt him forever. The bear reaches the slowest runner, a young man named Kohana. One massive paw swipe, 700 pounds of force, claws like railroad spikes. Kohana doesn't even scream. He's dead before he hits the ground. The bear doesn't stop, doesn't pause to feed. It keeps chasing, because short-faced bears weren't scavengers. They were pursuit predators, and they didn't stop until every target was down. The two remaining runners, Nuna and an older hunter named Mado, reach the trees. They scramble up the largest pine they can find. Nuna makes it 15 feet up. Mado is right behind her. They cling to branches, gasping for air. Below, the short-faced bear arrives. It looks up at them, and then it stands. On its hind legs, its head is level with Nuna at 15 feet. It can reach them. Nuna climbs higher. Mado follows. 20 feet, 25, 30. The branches are getting thinner. The bear watches, calculating. Then it does something terrifying. It starts climbing. Not gracefully. Bears aren't made for trees. But with raw power, it pulls itself up. Massive claws gripping bark, branches cracking under its weight. It's 2,000 pounds of determination. And it's coming. Mado realizes the tree can't hold all three. The bear's weight is breaking it. He makes eye contact with Nuna. She shakes her head, crying. He nods. Get higher. Then Mado climbs down, toward the bear. He has his stone knife. It's suicide, and he knows it. But if the bear stops to fight him, Nuna might survive. The bear reaches him. Mado stabs with the knife. The bear doesn't even notice. From across the clearing, Dakota and the other two have been circling back. They see Mado being killed. They see Nuna 30 feet up, trapped. Dakota makes a decision. They need to draw the bear away. He has one torch left. He lights it, and all three charge toward the tree, screaming, waving fire. The bear drops from the tree, turns toward this new threat. For just a moment, it's distracted. That's all Nuna needs. Nuna drops from the tree and runs, not toward her father, away from all of them, drawing the bear's attention in yet another direction. Smart. The bear's head swivels, tracking movement. It has 3 targets in 3 directions. For the first time, it hesitates. The coordinated chaos, the fire, the multiple threats, it doesn't match predator-prey dynamics it understands. The bear takes one step back, then another, then it turns and lopes away, not fleeing, just leaving. They regroup, 4 survivors out of 6. Kohana's body is torn apart. Mado's is unrecognizable. Nuna is in shock, unable to speak. Dakota holds his daughter while she shakes. They leave the caribou, leave their kills, leave everything. They walk for 2 days without stopping, putting as much distance as possible between themselves and that valley. They never hunt in that region again, ever. So what happened to Arctodus simus? For 500,000 years, it was the apex predator of North America. Then 11,000 years ago, it vanished. Climate change was a factor. The megafauna it hunted disappeared, but human populations exploded. We spread across the continent, and everywhere we went, we killed competitors. Not because we were stronger or faster, but because we learned, adapted, and coordinated. The short-faced bear was the perfect predator. Speed, size, power, intelligence. It should have been unstoppable. But perfect isn't enough when you're facing a species that changes the rules. If this impossible hunt fascinates you, hit subscribe. Next episode, the terror birds of South America. 10 feet tall, flightless, and they hunted in packs. Comment below. Could you have survived? Thanks for watching, and remember, you can't outrun death, but you can outsmart it.